Yeah. I ain't gonna let the people frisk me if I'm dirty, homie. A nigga never touch me.
Don't be afraid to venture over the bridge.
I'm Thoro, in every borough, my name be ringing.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
So what's good is DJ Thoro, aka Thoro's out on the bridge to the streets. With that being said, this is the hottest in the street segment right here on thisis50.com. I got a special guest in the building. Introduce yourself.
And my name is DJ Scripz, you know what I'm saying, the producer of the Haitian Polo documentary.
And we have Nia Long, I'm sorry. What's your name?
Valerie Massey.
Okay, Valerie. So DJ Scripz, let's talk about this Haitian Polo documentary for a minute.
Well, you know what I'm saying, the documentary is picking up, you know what I'm saying, I just came from Tribeca with it. It's in the People Festival up in Harlem.
Okay.
Hopefully it's going to get reviewed by Danny Glover. You know what I'm saying? So now we're in the process of putting everything together in terms of how we're going to elevate the movement.
Danny Glover, the actor, Danny Glover?
Danny Glover, the actor. Listen, when I got the news, I was shocked myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's his connection to polo? Does he rock polo?
No, not.
I'm a polo guy, but I don't know Danny Glover for rocking polo.
The thing is, what people don't know, the documentary, it go beyond polo. You know what I'm saying? Danny Glover is
he Haitian?
No, he's not Haitian. Let me get into the Danny Glover situation.
Right.
Danny Glover is a philanthropist, activist, and actor. We all know that. And he loved Haiti a lot.
Okay.
He loved the history of the Haitian people a lot.
Right.
Especially with us being the first, you know what I'm saying, Black Republic, breaking the chain of slavery and stuff like that. So Danny Glover's very into stuff like that.
Right.
So and what makes the documentary extremely powerful and epic is the fact that it doesn't only touch polo or fashion.
Right.
It goes deep into the story of how Haitians got their freedom and how we related, you know what I'm saying, in terms of people and the race. And lucky for me, you know, it's God blessings. The people over there at the film festival, they liked the documentary and they put it on the roster. And I believe, I'm not 100% sure, that's the roster that Danny Glover's going to review.
Right.
So this is a good look, you know what I mean?
I got a question. Going back to the whole polo culture, why did you limit the ethnicity to Haitian? Why not the Brooklyn polo or American polo, or why is it just Haitian polo?
Trust me, that question comes out like 100 times.
I know the answer, but for the people that don't know.
The reason being, there's a lot of reasons. First of all, you know what I'm saying, that's my first film. I wanted to break in the industry as a young Haitian filmmaker. You know what I'm saying? As a young Haitian Americanized filmmaker who came from Haiti. So I wanted to, this is how I wanted to start my platform in terms of being me. Because one thing about me, I know about the industry. There's a lot of Haitians in the industry. And yes, you know what I'm saying, after a while, after 20 years being acculturated, assimilated, you kind of lose yourself. Right. And me, I'm not losing myself. I'm going to be Haitian to the core. Y'all going to have to accept that, you know what I'm saying? Now, to go further, you know what I'm saying, obviously we all know polo was, you know what I'm saying, was not the only thing that was worn by Haitians. Haitians was not the only people wearing polo in Brooklyn, New York, or NYC. Right. Now that the story's out and it provoked conversation, you know what I'm saying, we're going to build on it. You know what I'm saying? For me to sit here and be a hypocrite and say Haitians were the only one doing it, that's true lies. You know what I'm saying?
That would definitely be true lies.
You know what I mean?
Right. So let's skip forward for a minute. Let's talk about the event that we got going on that I'm actually DJing at. Let's talk about that event.
Well, the event, the thing is, a lot of people see me moving. I don't move by myself. I have a lot of people with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the persons in the crew that just pick up and go. I don't wait for nobody. If I have to go to Africa, I will. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. The event is more like a meet and greet event where I'm going to introduce many faces that people don't know, and especially me. People don't know me that well. I'm not really buzzing in the industry like that. You know what I'm saying? So the
that's
event,
gonna change, but
that's going to change. The event will encapsulate people like Valerie, my other music people that's doing their thing, my music crew, and so forth and so on. And you yourself, you're gonna be there, and you know, we're working out a deal, a situation to have you there DJing. Right. So it's more like a meet and greet to show the whole world or the whole industry this is what we're doing, and this is who we are, and this is how we're gonna get down. You know what I'm saying? So I hired a whole team, my PR. She's well known in the industry. Right. She just came in. She loved her name. Right. She's well known in the industry, Miss Penny. And you know what I'm saying? And I have other people, like for example, Bed-Stuy Pop-Up. You know what I'm saying? They're a bunch of people who work with indie filmmakers. And
Right.
they did sponsor me to, you know what I'm saying, take the movie to the next level and take my brand to the next level.
Right.
So big shout out to the Best Style Pop-Up Shop in terms of, you know what I'm saying, cinema work. They're very good people,
Right.
and they look out for me, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, is there a soundtrack attached to this movie? Because most of the time, that's the common thing. When you drop a movie, it's, you know, music coincides with the fashion and so forth.
I have a couple of records. I have a soundtrack. As a matter of fact, I think three. I have 3 records. 2 of them with Sadat X. You know what I'm saying? That's attached to the movie.
Right.
That I didn't release yet because of, you know what I'm saying, production technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? But I have them.
Right.
Which I'm gonna release. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on the record right now with my dude K Dot, C Class. And my man Flamo, you know, people from the Respect Life.
Right.
My man Young Amsterdam, you know what I'm saying, that web series right there, you know what I mean? So I'm working with them on that. You know
This is something else I want to bring up because I admire you for this. You're actually a doctor of medicine, or
yeah.
Like
you know,
I know you don't like to talk about that, but that's
the thing
that's a big deal. Like we need to glamorize that type of stuff. Like,
the thing is,
talk about that.
The way I move, you know what I'm saying, I kind of move like some artist or promoter or DJ, and I have a private life. I try not to put my private life into what I'm doing. However, you know what I'm saying, my name is Dr. Romulus, you know what I'm saying, and I have my doctorate in pharmacy. And this is not something I'm trying to, it's not a come up for me. You know what I'm saying, I really love my community. I really love my brothers and sisters, and I know the story, so I'm going to tell the story the way it needs to be told with no bias. Like, for example, I wasn't no kid running up in shops boostings and going out of town boosting. I mean, I tried, but I wasn't a master booster. I wasn't no.
You wasn't like her.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't no person going around killing the stores. However, I grew up around people like that, and I was fresh. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point, that's what it was all about in New York City, or specifically in Brooklyn, New York. It was about getting out low, getting out Tommy, getting out, you know what I'm saying, that Guess Jean, that Jabot, you know what I'm saying? But I grew up into that, and you know, further down the line, I became a professional, and I feel like that's the way I want to give it back, you know what I'm saying? Telling the real story, you know what I'm saying, how we used to get fresh and get down, you know what I mean?
I got a question for you. I always ask people this, that's in the fashion. Speaking of giving back, how do you feel like, as far as Ralph Lauren, like, he technically, other than, I would say, Tyson Beckford, he never actually endorsed anybody in the urban community, and we don't want his brand and stuff.
That's a technical question.
Oh, I just want to know how you feel about this. Like, he never, you know, he basically never sponsored nobody, gave him a deal, other than, I would say, Tyson Beckford.
Well, he had another person. He had other black models. I just don't
but
remember
I'm
the
saying
name.
black models, but I mean in the hip hop culture. Like, he never embraced anybody inside the hip hop culture that was actually promoting and pushing this stuff. Not that he had to, because that's not what we did it for. But how do you feel about that?
Me, I have a different take on that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, because I try to study a lot in terms of being an Afrocentric individual, in terms of being, you know, knowing who the kings and queens and the gods were. I feel like we us black people, the black race, we are gods. We don't need anybody to stamp us. We don't need anybody to vouch for us or say we should be this.
Right.
Now, when it comes to Ralph Lauren, you know what I'm saying, the Ralph Lauren story in terms of Brooklyn, New York, and NYC, it's a deep story because the young Brooklyn kids, whether they were Haitians, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, African Americans, Africans, they really put it down for Ralph Lauren. They made Ralph Lauren extremely popular.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? However, Ralph Lauren clothes was not cut out for the hood. It was preppy stuff, Ivy League stuff, you know, Oxford, Harvard, Yale, and stuff like that. However, you know, us young black guys, we like being fresh. It's in our DNA. So we took it and we made it our own. I'm pretty sure Ralph Lauren was not happy about that, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to sale, I'm pretty sure he was happy about it too. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's a give and take, and how I feel about it, I really feel like it's up to us to take it to the next level. We shouldn't wait on Ralph Lauren to co-sign us with anything, you know what I'm saying? So
before we get out here real quick, what you saying that, have you ever considered putting your own clothing line out? Because I think a lot of times we as black people or minorities, we spend a lot of money on other people's shit and we don't put our own shit out. How do you feel about that?
Well, exactly. Now, I feel Well, but there's a lot of clothes out, especially with the Low Life brand. They're doing their thing.
Right,
and,
I'm glad they did that.
You know what I'm saying? And then you have my man that got his own clothing
Shout out
line
Louis
now.
Esco.
FBR, First Black Republic, my man Saul, you know what I'm saying? Junior from Money and Violence, you know what I mean? So that's my heart right there, you know what I mean? So when I see people doing these kind of things, I like it, you know what I'm saying? It's a good thing, it's a great thing, and I think we should invest in ourselves because we already have the fresh, we have the swag. Why make somebody else, you know what I'm saying, money with our own swag? It's our God-given energy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, for example, I remember when Jay-Z was hot, and he used to rock Iceberg a lot, and he went to the Iceberg headquarters, wherever they're at, and he asked them like, yo, can we get some Iceberg? Can we get sponsorship and stuff like that? They told him hell no.
Right.
And then when he came, they told him hell no. That was motivation for him and his boys and them to start Rockaway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and they made mad money with that. So I think we all could do that. Jay-Z got swag, Puffy got swag.
Right.
A lot of people in the hood got swag. Remember, these dudes came from the hood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how we give it up. You know what I mean?
So before we get out of here, what are you looking to get out of this film or whatever? What do you want to happen in the perfect way?
Well, what I want to happen is already happening. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know about the film. People hit me up to do a reality show, and that's what we're working on right now. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know, I got a second part to the film coming. Then we're gonna chop it up to do a movie. I already did Tribeca. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the grind.
Right.
I did Tribeca, High 97, Power 105.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up.
You know what I'm saying?
You beat me to it.
There you go. I mean, so it's already happening. So
Right.
we just putting the brand together and we just making it become bigger. But the key thing, you just gotta work with the right people like yourself. People that's people that's about, you know what I'm saying, the sacrifice, people that's about the chemistry, people that see the vision. Because it was an idea that I had in the basement.
Right.
And now look where I'm at. I mean, this is 50. So which means the idea, it was a real idea.
Which is bigger than all those other platforms. No, I'm messing with you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's already happening. And one thing I do know, you have to be optimistic. And you just got to keep grinding.
Right.
If it doesn't happen today, it will happen. You can't just like, oh, you want to blow up. There's no such thing. When it does happen, you're not even going to know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're just going to wake up in the middle of, in a yacht somewhere in the middle of the sea, and you're like, oh shit, this thing brought me here? And you're just going to keep on grinding. So me being a professional, it's not about making millions of dollars, because I've seen dollars. You know what I'm saying? I work for my family. What's about? It's about living a legacy. It's about living something. It's about starting a movement to get people involved and make it bigger, bigger, and bigger on every level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what it's about to me. I ain't starving. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're a doctor. I hope not.
Well, doctors starve too, but when I'm not starving in the sense that I want to get on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm owning my own world. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
And I ain't trying to be cocky, you know, disrespectful to anybody.
So before we get out of here, because I don't like to ignore people, this young lady right here, what's your connection with this young lady right here?
Well, this young lady is a very important, integral part of the movement. If you follow me on Instagram, it's the Haitian Polo documentary underscores in between all the words.
So basically, she's doing all the work for you.
No, let me get to that. Well, I did all the work already.
You did all the work.
She's working on the, she's just dumping up, well, not really.
Right.
She's a low hat. When I say low hat, she's a individual that used to wear low way back in the days. I'm talking about early 90s.
She's a low wife.
A low wife. There you go. You know what I'm saying? So she's very connected sentimentally to the movement because she knows what this is. Unlike going to somewhere else and you ask somebody what this is, they don't know.
Like when you went on, I
don't want no controversy. You know what I'm saying? She knows. Well, the minute she sees it, she can connect to it.
Right.
So that's the person I want on board. You know what I'm saying?
I lived it. Yeah.
She lived it. She had brothers who lived it. She had 1 million sweaters. In her school, she was the bomb. You know what I'm saying?
I still got them.
And she still got them, man. She don't want to give them to me, and I'm working with her. You know what I mean?
Kids, whenever I get kids.
You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
so there it is. DJ Thoro, hottest in the street right here. This is 50 DJ Scripz. You already know. When you see us, one knee is. Let's go.
There you go. Bow.
Those are